Well, we are just about ready to go here at the arena. 20 more minutes of basketball, and the Flyers looking to get underway successfully in A-10 play here. After 10-3, the record during the non-conference portion of the season. Of course, they pretty much had their heads handed to them a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. That's the top 10 teams. 30-point loss to each Pitt, as well as North Carolina. But I only think it makes this team stronger that they played those games, and I think it'll help them down the stretch. Dayton with the ball to begin the second half of play. Interesting, last game you and I did together, we had a record watch going on for the number of blocks in the game for the Flyers. They had none in that first half here against Charlotte. Here's Hillsman, puts it up and in. Nice move by the freshman out of St. Henry. And Dayton with a 4-point lead at 30-26.
Well, Dayton goes right back to where they started the first half of this game, and that's down low to Kurt Hillsman, again, who's gaining confidence as he continues to play more minutes. He's able to knock down the easy two.
This is Williams out front against Roberts. 16 on the shot clock. Ian Anderson right side. He'll work it against Johnson. Williams back out. Johnson with 8 to shoot. Skips the rim. Light for the rebound. Hillsman comes up with it. Dayton not doing a good job of the boards in the first half getting that one. Here's Charles Little. Little puts it up. Little puts it in. Dayton with their largest lead, 32-26 here. We played just a minute of this second half.
Well, Charles Little, his name is Little, but he certainly has played big for these Flyers. Able to get the second consecutive bucket. Leads his team in field goal percentage, shooting 51%. Able to get another easy two.
Williams on the right side. Does some traffic directing, looking for the pick. Tries to get through a crowd, and Dayton picks it up, and they got the numbers. 3-on-1. Here's Brian Roberts. Finger rolls it home. Flyers with an 8-point lead, 34-26.
Well, the Flyers off to a great start. I think we're going to see a timeout by Bobby Lutz and this Charlotte team.
And indeed we do. And that'll be a full timeout. 18:26 left in this one. The Flyers up by 8 on Charlotte on Channel 7. This time, no pressure on the ball. Sandoval with it. Not shooting real well, but doing a good job of taking care of that basketball. And Roberts, the straightaway tray. Dayton up 39-33.
Well, we saw Alexander for Charlotte. Brian said, let me get in on the act here. He now has 14 points to lead these Flyers.
Jamison, he answers with his own three. 39-36, 15 and a half left. Sandoval runs it up this time. He's picked up by the freshman, Ian Anderson. Sandoval, he'll try a three. Rims it, no. Rebound fought for. Alexander gets it. They really had the numbers down low that time. Is trying for the dunk underneath. They couldn't get the ball into Jamison. Now it'll be out of bounds. They have a couple of guys in some rather desperate trouble in that way, as Sandoval and Scott each have 4.
Both teams have been very aggressive this second half, late second half here, with Charlotte catching fire from three-point land. They're now 9 for 20 from three-point land, shooting 47%. And that's where they make their money at the three-point line. They do a lot of damage behind that arc. Dayton will be looking to cut into this lead, down 7. Norman Plummer, if he can knock down these free throws, they'll be down 5 with less than 4 minutes to go in the game.
Plummer at the line. He's got 10 points. I'll make that 7 points, excuse me. And the first one is good. Dayton down by 6. One more coming up here for Norman Plummer.
Well, he's a
junior
solid
out of Cincinnati.
He's a solid free throw shooter. Shoots 74% from the charity stripe. See if Dayton goes into some pressure if he knocks it down.
It's a 5-point game. Carlos Williams back in. He works against Brian Roberts. Looking for a pick. Didn't get it. Jamison. Against Charles Little. Nearing the 3.5-minute mark. Trailing by 5. Trailed by as many as 6 in the first half. Came back to lead by 2 at the half. Took an 8-point lead in the second half. But Charlotte came back. There's an air ball, which is going to be saved inbounds by Charlotte.
Well, the shot clock didn't reset.
Got it away, but ball is going to be out of bounds. And Dayton's ball now with 3:14 to go, and the Flyers down by 5.
Well, I tell you, Jamison for Charlotte is such an active player. Keeps a lot of balls alive. Almost came up with that second rebound for this Charlotte team.
Sandoval working with the 4 fouls off the Roberts. Roberts looking to get the offense started here. Less than 3 minutes to go. 10 seconds to shoot. Brian Roberts looking over. Sandoval for the tray. No, deep rebound. Tipped by Marcus Johnson. The freshman gets it. Marcus Johnson takes it in for 2. He'll shoot. No. With the stick back right hand jam. Charles Little dates back with a 3. 61-58.
That's the second slam dunk putback for Charles Little this game. This Flyer fans cover live.
Charlotte with the ball. Tip stolen away by Johnson. Roberts lays it home. Dayton trails by 1, 61-60. And Bobby Luke wants a timeout. Dayton down by 1, 63-62. A minute 24 to go. Charlotte having to shoot into the student section. 15 to shoot. Carlos Williams. 10 on the shot clock. Jamison backs it out. 5 to shoot. Williams going to have to take a deep 3. He's going to airball that one, and it belongs to Dayton. With 1 minute to go, the Flyers trailing by 1, and they'll have the ball here.
Well, the Flyers had a great defensive execution on that trip down court. Now let's see if they can take advantage and score a bucket here. I think Gregory's going to look to get a, maybe not. I thought he was going to call a timeout, but they'll let the action go here.
Well, Dayton used a lot of timeouts earlier. They may not have a lot to use right now. Here's the Dayton leads by 1, 64-63. 40 seconds to go. And Bobby Luke calls timeout for Charlotte. 36 seconds to go. 30 on the shot clock. Carlos Williams looking for the pick. Looking inside. Ball knocked away. Picked up now by Jamison. 24 seconds to go. Carlos Williams looking to drive it in the lane. We've got a jump ball situation.
And Dayton's possession.
Arrow goes Dayton's way with 17.8 seconds to go.
Now we want to take a look at the free throw situation. You want to get the ball to Brian Roberts because he shoots 88% from the charity stripe. But he's right now the furthest player from the ball. And here he comes. He's able to not able to get it, but Plummer gets it. And Plummer's a decent free throw shooter. He shoots 74%. He can virtually not ice this game, but certainly gives Dayton a little bit more of a margin if he can knock down both free throws. That would extend Dayton's lead to 3.
Norman Plummer at the free throw line.
I really think Norman Plummer relishes these type of opportunities. He loves this pressure. Let's see if he can step to the line and knock him down.
74% shooter. First one, good. Dayton up by 2. Of course, he missed the first couple of games of the season. Has played very strong since then.
Well, he left the hand up extended after that shot just to let everyone know for good measure, I can knock it down.
That one's good as well. Dayton up by 3 with 17.1 seconds to go. 56-63. Carlos Williams.
Well, you don't want to foul on this possession.
And we've got another timeout. This will be the final timeout here, called by Bobby Lutz with 9.4 seconds to go. 66-63. Dayton the lead. And again, to give you a little bit of a recap, Dayton trailed throughout much of the first half. Came back to lead by 2 at the half. Stormed out to an 8-point lead early in the second. Fell behind by as many as 7. And right now, Dayton back out front, 66-63.
Well, Tom, when you look at this possession here, what comes down to one of two things. Either, A, you're going to get the ball to your best player, D'Angelo Alexander, or you're going to use him as a diversion and get it to a second option. And I think that second option would possibly be Drayton or Jamison.
And, of course, a great lineup of shows coming up after the game right here on Channel 7. CSI, Shark, a couple of good ones right here.
Well, Charlotte has made some substitutions, and now you see Filer in the game for the first time. They've essentially loaded up all their offensive players can shoot the three very well.
8 seconds to go. Baylor shoots it. No. Rebound tip. Williams puts it up. No. Tip again. Ding gets the rebound. Ding's going to win. Flyers win it. 66-63 over Charlotte to start off the A-10 season 1-0 and to run the season record to 11-3.